I am Milton, son of a carpenter and Mary. Dad, a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Mary Ann. I am the son of a carpenter, Mary. I get to make parables, and I'm doing a little genetic carpentry with the eyes here. Yeah, they never lit up like that when they were completely brown, and not even when they were changing. Have been changing since 96. 1996. They don't do that, so I'm hoping that means it's just been recently, past month or so. I'm hoping that means the change is accelerated. Work on those spiral staircases, you know. Angels helping me out. These are my Soacam sugar checks. This is your phone. Oh, you don't believe me? Pick up your phone right now. 424-229-4140. Make a video of America's High-Tech Lifelines. I've been asking for 9 years for that first. 9/11, Flight 93. Check and post. Call. A check of America's Lifelines. I have yet to get one. 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, Apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. John Melton, Brazel, full name. Certified mail, use FedEx, use UPS, any private carrier, as well as the U.S. Post Office. Yeah, no mail in those 9 years as well. About the 93 chicks, about any of my imagery, and a lot of it's designed to be imagery and parables. Videos, audios, designed to be attention getting. Oh, I just got a real good night's sleep. I think that dye was doing something they put in for the perfusion test with the heart. I could feel its effects when it went in, but yeah, it's working on whatever that is that has been holding me back for a long time. I wanted to do the Mormons are stalking me. A parable today. Yeah, I remember during those 3 long years, I moved out here to California from Monroe, Louisiana's Salvation Army. Yeah, after the mom and dad had moved on, no family, no friends. And I was homeless, and I moved out here to Santa Monica, that Saudi Arabian city by the sea. I didn't know it back then. Was advertising for 270, about 120 something points lower than last night. All kinds of help for folks who are homeless, and yeah, they didn't have a place to live. They thought it was funny, those 2007 through 2014 in the city of Santa Monica. I thought it was funny to have a homeless man working for the city of Santa Monica in the housing and economic development section, which is the farmers market is underneath that, and that's where I was working. And yeah, a lot of folks who work for the city have housing there. The poor and even the homeless like me. I was literally living on the streets at the night shelters before I got into the Weingart, which is a better shelter. I was literally living on the streets when I started handing out flyers at the Sunday Santa Monica Farmers Market. Let me speed up because it's already 5 minutes. I lived at the Weingart for less than a year. You're supposed to have a year in the program, and the case manager who was replaced, and he looked like Hussein. He not precisely looked like Hussein. He looked Muslim. He kicked me out of there a little early, and the only place I had to go to was one of those he had supplied the number to, and of course they can reach him by phone. Hussein's Al Arabia, that Saudi Arabian man who was jetting off to Saudi Arabia just before they placed Hussein in our highest office in the land. Yeah, right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. Spent 3 years in Hussein's Little Arabia. It's a homeless, room for rent, a scam. Overpriced, and yeah, the only reason I'm living there is because you can't reach them by phone, and better employers than the city of Santa Monica by the sea there, the Saudi Arabian city by the sea, and better places to live. I couldn't reach them by phone. But from my third story, I could walk back there. Walk. I used to walk a whole lot. A favorite pastime of mine. See the world around. But from the third story, I kept seeing this reddish glow coming from over to the west on the other side of western from where I lived at Hussein's Al Arabia, yes. And I went over there, and it wasn't the place. I could tell it was a place because it had that black thing up on top. And I looked around, and I saw a guy who looked like he lived there or worked there or was there. And I said, "What's this place?" And he said, "Oh yeah, that's that Mormon place, temple, church, whatever they call it. Mormon temple, and that's where they worship the devil." And it was odd. As the Mormons are stalking me. It's literally a very short distance. Certainly it's close enough for me to take the photo for stalking. The Mormons or Latter-day Saints are stalking me. With a cheap digital camera, not a good one. It's literally there, close enough, and yeah, that's always the case. They're always around. Since the 70s, always there. They literally had a church back behind St. Frederick's High School. Probably still do. It's been there a while. It was there, I believe, when Dad built the bleachers in St. Frederick's gymnasium there. When things like that occur, it's something that is going on as far as staged events. If you know my fun, the street fiction, it's something that's going on while it's in the works, and it's why you see so many Mormons when you come to see me with bald and not even bald impersonators of yours truly. But yeah, the Sunday market I worked in first. Before I even got into the wine garden, had a roof over my head. I looked up later because I was curious, and shortly from a couple blocks from there, is a Mormon church. It is a church temple. They're not the best looking places. What with that reddish glow coming off them. Worship the devil, do his bidding. Then maybe they're stalking you. Do you see them come to your door and knock on the door and interrupt your family's time? I'm going to tell you something you can do, and within those, I hadn't printed out myself. I don't know why. Maybe it's one of the first that I went to go print out, and I didn't do it completely. I'm going to have to look for it, but it seems that whenever I go into a folder, even for the DVDs I used to wear, with the Word docs in them. The good stuff's always not there. You have the same high-tech toys keeping you from reaching me right now, and I better not eat. Make that video of whatever you get when you don't get me, 424-229-4140, and post it. And look in these 4x6 prints, Crash Complex links, you can reach it there, but the new one, www.meltonprints.blogspot.com, meltonprints.blogspot.com. The simplest link to find where I'm assembling. I'm working backwards. I'm one man working along through all my imagery. To get it like this, you can see a little blue thing right here on Daffodilly, the image. If it wasn't there, this text might not be in there, or it might be cut off a little bit. It has to be prepared properly so you can review it. And all of these are 4x6 prints. They're photos I have laminated. They last longer, don't have that funny photo feel. Got a plastic feel, but make that video of American Hijack Lifelines and have a Halloween party, have a Thanksgiving, a Christmas party, a holiday party, and hand these things out. These are just what I've worn recently, and you can find, see, an ambulance, you can find the World Trade Center fire engine. I thought I had that here. What did I do with it? Let's see if I can find it. Print them out as big cards like this, and you can. Some of you can hand these out. It is 15 cents, and print out a whole bunch for your party. Have a big screen TV showing this stuff off, and have what you've downloaded. The folders full of 4x6 prints, and I hear a lot of college campuses, that kind of thing, have the 5x7s prepared. I don't have those. I think I'm gonna try and get a big collection of good stuff going, select few, and have them a few with the. I've got the frames prepared and all that, but I don't. Haven't done it yet. Got the 5x7s, the square ones, and all of that prepared, and that's a poster you can find there. You got put together. You can find the images, and you can take them to a print shop and get you any of these. They know what they're doing as far as printing out the posters. Yeah, it would have cost a whole lot more to get something this size, and devil's people walking among us have me poor. You can do a whole lot of things with them, like what's that back behind there. I hope to get that a little more organized and shape. Remember, when you hear that siren, check and post in 5, 424-229-4140, and this is one of the images you can have. At your party. You can have it on your desk, and you can have a whole bunch of these. That's 15 cents right there. Ready to roll, or you can have the two smaller ones. To a 4x6 print, and yes, that's your lifeline. You can't reach me right now if you have no idea when else your phone won't be allowed to work. That's your family's lifeline to the sirens, the firemen, the police, and the paramedics. Make a video of it being hijacked. It's getting up there, 13, 14 minutes. And there you are. Make a video of being hijacked and post it. Tell everyone you know. Pick out your favorite 93 check. Print out a whole bunch of them for your parties this holiday season. Hand them out. Print them out. Here's Semper Fidelis. I always thought it was bad taste placing someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. I don't care if you support everything Obama did, and you don't know about what was done that they couldn't talk about because he's of a special type. Yeah, he's Muslim. They don't name him Hussein unless the Muslim guys. I don't care if you do, support Obama in that way, but it didn't look good. It isn't good. We don't go by names. The fact that Obama grew up in Africa, we go by you not reaching me. In those 9 years, with a 93 check or certified mail about those 93 checks, about my Epsama rumor, about any of that. Make that video whatever you get when you don't get me. Oh, you can find the Epsama rumor cards and 4x6 things on that collection. I redid a whole lot of stuff for the current address a couple months ago. And so I got a lot of stuff from the old Inwood 2017. Check it out and come see the man with stigmatized eyes. Have wit, will travel. And let's get started building a better world. There's someplace nowhere near those Mormons. They're stalking me. Oh yeah, in the hotel, 6 blocks east of the tallest thing in LA. Always, after a hard day work at the Saudi Arabian city by the sea, underpaid, but still underpaid, underworked. The very month I was about to go to a full-time, better pay. That's when I ended up 80 pounds lighter. And the Good Samaritan Hospital with the wounds that put me in the wheelchair. But I'd be going up the stairs to room 433, 6 blocks east, the tallest thing in LA, yes. And there would be those Mormon, well, at least one of the Mormon missionaries. I'm not sure why just one, but they're very distinctive. They got those little elder pins on their shirt. And yeah, always. Shopping centers, I go for food. Shopping malls. Grocery stores, there we go. Always in there. It's unreal, they're stalking me. Someone, Catholics, please, give me asylum. And whenever those Mormons knock on your door, you try to call me and you ask, how do you reach this man by phone? Because my Christian family here would like to be able to reach those sirens. When else will my phone not be allowed to work because of what you're participating in? Oh, I had my red phone from, I make videos of the call log, and I made a video in here past 6 months, 7 months, and yeah, there it said missionaries. What's on their caller ID? How do you reach this man by phone to taunt him? When else will my phone, or my family's life, not be allowed to work? Yes, that's your Gates livelihood. Oh, damn, 17 minutes. I got to share that. Gates livelihood, so other folks can get the business and hijack Lifeline.